Hey there, my name is Yanis and I'm the founder of the Online Course Agency. I've been helping online educators grow their membership, online course coaching programs, all this sort of stuff for years and years now. Helped a lot of people grow and scale their businesses now. If you're an online educator, here's a few tips that I have for you. Number one, you want to start prioritizing time over money. That means if you want to invest something, and you should invest something if you want to grow your business, you should rather invest money than time. Because why? Time is limited and money basically is unlimited. You can always make more money. You will make more money as you become better at business, as you become a better educator and serve people better, but you'll never get more time. You cannot earn more time. It's limited. Once you spend it, it's gone. The second suggestion that I have is get expert help. You're an expert yourself. You know how much people can benefit through getting your help. Either you have a coaching program, maybe you work one-on-one with people, maybe you have a membership or a course or whatever it is, but you offer your knowledge to people and you already know how much value people can get out of this information, right? Well, when it comes to growing your business, you're likely not an expert in marketing or in advertising or in perhaps other business things, whatever it is, right, that you're not the strongest in. Get expert help, follow your own sort of principle, right? Like you're teaching people online, other people are teaching stuff and helping people do things that you're not an expert in, so get their help. Invest in yourself. Number three is start seeing yourself as part of a movement. I mean, if you're an online educator, you're not in it just for the sort of semi-passive or passive income. Yes, that's a big part of it, and don't we all love to make money online, and it's important to make money so that you can have a higher quality of life for yourself, your family, and so on. But you are also a part of a movement, and that movement is like the new generation educators. The old education system is broken. I think we pretty much all know this at this point. It's no secret, but it's still persisting. It's still out there just because, it's been there for ages and it takes time for things to change. But there are now more and more online educators, more and more options to educate yourself online that people are flocking to, basically, right? So, and I think in the next 10, 15, maybe 20 years, we'll see a massive shift. I mean, we're already seeing a massive disruption, but how many more people will, ditch the traditional sort of university college path and rather educate themselves online, get to their goals faster. You can educate yourself remotely if you want to. You can travel the world, as I do with my family. We just travel, we live in different places across the globe. But basically, you are helping create this richer, more decentralized way of educating people. And education changes lives. I mean, education improves the world, right? The more educated people are, not just in the most developed countries, but all over the world, the better world we will all have, right? So, and you are a part of this. Even if you're, you might not see yourself as a part of a big movement. You may be thinking, I'm just teaching people how to play the guitar, or I'm just teaching people how to do some dance move, or whatever it is that your expertise is. Yes, you are teaching that and you're helping your specific audience, but you're also helping a broader society by being a part of the trend, a part of the movement, because the more people make money online, educating other people, the more people, will see that this is a possibility, and the more experts will become online educators, and the more this scene will grow and thrive and develop and so on, right? So it's hard to see right now, maybe beyond your sort of business, the wider trends that are happening. But I, work with a lot of online educators, and I start seeing the bigger picture. I start seeing the trend when I see all these amazing people teaching all these things to their students, not always realizing that they're part of a huge movement. There are all these other educators out there doing the same, and it's kind of creating a movement, basically a new way of living, right? I mean, for me personally, I certainly gained a lot out of online education. I mean, I've invested a lot over the years, but it has changed my life completely, right? To where I'm now not only financially independent and location independent, but I hope to see something like this, or even way more than that, possible for the next generation, which in my case is our daughter. I hope that as she grows up and becomes a young adult, that this scene is completely unrecognizable and it's way beyond what we even have available for us today. So they can develop, they can reach their potential faster, they can follow their passions and all this sort of stuff. So you are a part of this. Daily grind as a business owner, as an online educator, is not always easy. I think if you focus on the bigger picture and get some inspiration out of that, help you propel forward even faster. Even if you're doing great every day, hopefully you'll be scaling even more. You'll be getting more satisfaction as you understand this deeper purpose. Because as you gain more and more success in business, I've realized you start needing more and more deeper goals, right? So in psychology, there's this thing called a Maslow hierarchy of needs, and basically how it works is your first needs are just biological. It's survival, it's food, it's water, and so on. Now, as you fulfill your lower needs, you develop higher order needs, right? So you need to find meaning in life and so on, right? And I think it's the same as a business owner, right? First your goals are going to be, monthly revenue, yearly revenue, 6 figures, 7 figures, and so on. And then at some point I realized you start thinking okay, I've got the money, I got the finances taken care of, but I need more, right? So what's the next step, right? Is it just a bigger number? And no, it isn't, right? It's more, it's a purpose in what you're doing beyond your sort of financial reward. And that purpose, in my eyes, I am a father, I have a family. In my eyes, that's the next generation, creating a different world, a different educational system for them that's online. In my opinion, that's the future, which I didn't have when I was growing up. And I can only think back and think like, wow, where would I be? And not only as a business owner, but as a human being on this planet, if I had all these experts and educators and resources available as I was growing up, being a young adult, rather than being stuck in that place where you happen to be bored and go to college and learn from those same professors that have been there for 20, 30 years and so on. So anyway, that's my third tip. If you're an online educator, realize the deeper purpose, realize the bigger movement that you're a part of, and get inspiration and motivation out of that. Now, the last thing that I'll say, so if you're an online educator, do realize you need expert help. You do understand that you'd rather invest money than time, because money is unlimited and time is very limited. And you do see yourself as part of bigger change, bigger movement. You have some other goals rather than just like making a quick buck, basically. Then I invite you to click below, check out our services. We are the online course agency. We serve specifically online educators. Our first step is to go through a deep dive audit with me personally on a Zoom call. At least at this point, it's still with me personally. As we get more applications, maybe we'll have to change things. But yeah, you can just click the link below, check out more information on the next page, and who knows, maybe we'll get to talk.